powers have been delegated to the Uganda Police. I do not know whether the police has any other partners. They work so harmoniously than motorsport. I don't know. But I know that every time we have called upon Uganda Police, you have come. And you have been there for the sport all through these years to ensure both public safety and security, and also to ensure that security is good. So I am not surprised that you seated here, but it is also a vote of confidence that all will do well when we are running this event. This is our first National Rally Championship on the FMU calendar. And I am glad that MPU once again chose to bring it to Mbarara and to work with a very enthusiastic, non-affiliated club led by my brother, Seth. I prefer calling you Seth because I am unable to pronounce your name. I am in Uganda, so those things of so I prefer calling you Seth.
We are deploying over 80 police officers, and army soldiers. So we expect fast cars, and we don't want people to be around the roads. In towns, a few times we are going to pass, we have introduced chicanes. Chicanes are there to reduce speeds of these cars, because we also have to control them. So the chicane is where it goes left and right before continuing on the same path. So we have introduced chicanes in areas we think they need to reduce speeds. In Reki, we have also introduced something new for the first time. We are installing tracking devices in all Reki cars. The reason we are installing this tracking device in Reki cars, we want to monitor speeds they do when they are doing Reki. In motorsport, Reki is not practice, and we're not supposed to practice in areas with population. You can find your other area somewhere else, but areas with population you don't have to practice. So we have introduced tracking devices in all cars that don't use Reki. We shall be seated somewhere at the Kaya Hotel, monitoring the speeds. And on the roads, on the Tamaka roads, traffic police will also be monitoring on their way. If they get a driver overspeeding, going beyond the speed limit, which is 50 in towns and 80 on highways. So those are the speeds we are going to be using. In our regulations, supplementary regulations, we are indicated that no driver should go beyond 80 kilometers per hour during the Reki. But during the event, because we have got the speed lifts, then there, in the sections only, they can go beyond 80 kilometers. But still on transport, they have to maintain the limits as per the road over will be passing, 50 and 80 max. The third one? Prizes. Prizes, we are going to give 1 to 10 trophies. For the cash prizes, it's an envelope. It's an envelope. It might even be added. It can even increase with sponsors, but it's an envelope. It will be given to 1 to 3 of the 3 categories, the 3 main categories. That is NRC 1 to 3, 2-wheel drive 1 to 3, and CRC 1 to 3. But for the trophies, we are going to give 1 to 10 overall. We are going to give 1 to 3 2-wheel drive. We are going to give 1 to 3 CRC. We are going to give 1 to 3 Premier Division. We are going to give 1 to 3 Division 1. Also, we are going to give 1 to 3 Division 2. But we are going to also give certificates to all other participants who may not be in that gap. Yeah, thank you.
Around MPU club members. MPU, I can see MPU club members are here. We are also being joined by some of our drivers. Yes, Haji, welcome. Yeah, and many other people really coming. So I want to summarize the agenda. we are going to hear a speech or a brief from our hosts today. That is MCRC. So we shall hear some few words from Mr. Seth, who represents that team. I will also be giving a few words. Thereafter, we shall hear some words from our sponsors. I can see a lot of branding here. I can see Aquafina, we have Petroleum, we have quite a number of the sponsors. We have Ekaya Crest Hotel, among others. We shall also hear from the main man of the event, and that is the clerk of the course. Clerk of the course says we'll interpret in Ruchiga Vinyakore what the clerk of the course is. My Ruchiga is not very good today. Then we shall also hear from our FM representative who is about to arrive, and that's none other than our DVP, Mr. Ray.
I thank the sponsors of this event, to start with NPS, BAM Petrol Station, Aquafin, water that is under Pepsi, Ekaya, and so many more that are here, Effect. I thank you so much. And I want to thank youth that have really engaged themselves in this sport. MCRC in full is called Mbarara City Rally Club, and the team of MCRC has leaders. That is me, the patron. I have the project manager, Mr. Robert Chibugwe, Stand Up for Regulation. He's there. I have the safety manager, mobilization, and actually overall, Mr. Baker Mavuye. Where is he? Baker knows a Katarina Mufumi. So Baker is a hardworking guy, he cannot sit down. And another decision where we expect everyone to come and witness all our champions. We have registered 39 drivers. They are all professionals, and this is the first rally in the year, so we expect fire, we expect fun. All drivers have new machines, most of them have better machines. So we call upon every citizen, not only in Mbarara, to come from wherever you are, come to Mbarara on 10th and witness that super special stage. MCRC has been there for this sport. We have been in Jinja, we have been in Hoima, we have been in Rwanda, we have been in Kenya to support the sport. So now this is the time that we request everyone to come and support our city, Mbarara City, and support our sport, Mbarara Motor, City Motor Rally, where the MPU are the leading team in this. And we welcome the security, the DPC. Thank you for coming, sir. Welcome you, your presence is important. And we have thanked you. We didn't win anything, but we thank you for keeping us safe. So, in the next activity, we want to ensure safety. Safety is number one. Safety starts with you, the fans, then it goes out to the drivers, it goes out to the mobilizers, then it goes out to the security people. So we call upon everyone to be careful. We can be happy, but we shouldn't be excited. So let us control our excitement. This is a call to the public. These cars are super fast cars. So we should be careful when we're crossing roads or when we're driving, doing our own businesses. So therefore, for that matter, I congratulate you. I thank you, the media that is here. And we look forward to have a perfect event. Mr. Dan, you can take on. Those are my words.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stress and the MCRC team. We are always happy to work with you. Without you, I imagine that this event would be very difficult to organize. In a special way,
in regard to security, we are waiting for the event. But like he said, avoid excitement. Because these roads are being used by other people. So you have to make sure everything is under control. Let's get that.
I think you've had persons, people, communities also talk to themselves and ensure that they don't create havoc on the roads. Right now, we are going to hear from a few sponsors. I don't know how we have organized this, Mr. Says, but I see, for example, we have Aquafina. Aquafina is available. Yeah, we have Aquafina, Ekaya Crescent. We have NBS Sports. Can we have a representative of all our sponsors? BAM Petroleum, they can stand right somewhere there, and then one of them speaks on their behalf. And they tell us how excited they are to be part of this event. Thereafter, we shall hear from the clerk of the course. Can I have the Aquafina, BAM, and NBS Sports? Okay? Great, our sponsors, thank you.
Thank you very much for Mbarara, from Crown Beverages, because of Pep Square, and Aquafina Water, which is the best brand water in the whole world. But now we have it here in Mbarara. Enjoy it, keep refreshed. So I take this chance or opportunity to thank MRC for giving Aquafina opportunity to be the hydration partner. We are very grateful and eager to work with you. And as you all know, Pepscora, which is the maker of Aquafina in Uganda, in behalf of Pepscora International, is a sports love. We love sports, both on local scene and global scene. Support football, motor games, you know, motocross, which is sponsored by our brand of Mountain Dew. Now we are here with Mbarara. So we do all this to have our fans have fun, our customers have fun. So in here, as Aquafina, we are to assure you, or to give you an assurance that come 10th, during this rally, all our drivers, you will be hydrated. Do whatever you have to do, but be assured, on hydration part, Aquafina is there ready for you. All organizers of MRCs, you will be hydrated. Then funds, for you, it will be massive. So on that day, nobody will miss a drink from Pepscora, especially Aquafina. We work as a big team. I think you saw during the convoy. I need also to introduce my boss, Epson Kesga. You can stand up for recognition. This is our regional manager for Western Uganda. In the Western Uganda, we have a team of 9 managers, and they are all here. They have driven all them from Hoima, Isoro, Masaka, Fort Poto. They have come for this conference. Team, you can stand up for brief recognition. Are you present? So those are the guys. So come 10th, you will all be here, support us, hydrate everybody. Thank you very much.
Next media houses NBS TV, NBS Sport, Afro Mobile, Next Radio. Basically, it's the biggest and the largest media house in Uganda now. As NBS Sport, we are the sponsors of, we are the official sponsors of this motor rally, and we are very excited to be part of this. All our fans, all our people, we promise you a 360-degree coverage. On 10th, we shall be broadcasting this rally live, as we did earlier when the drive was on in town. It was live on NBS Sport. So we promise you nothing but the best, and keep watching all our platforms. And we promise you to join us on the 2nd of March in Kororo as NBS celebrates 15 years. We have organized a big concert. We will be bringing you B40 featuring Ali Campbell. So come and be part of us. It will be a big concert and let us have fun together. Thank you.
Proud to be one of the sponsors of this rally, and we want to promise our drivers that we are ready for you. Accommodation is fully set, meals are ready. Starting from the day we'll be in Mbarara till the end, we are ready, we are set for you. We promise you the best. And to everyone viewing us, we welcome you to Ekaya Crescent Hotel. Ekaya is a home for everyone. We have accommodation, meals, conference setups. Come and be with us. We will be proud to have you, and we are proud to host this rally. We welcome you. You can come by 8, you can check in. We welcome each and everyone. People from Kampala, all regions, you're all welcome to Ekaya Crescent Hotel. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm called Mpaka Joseph, representing Pump Petroleum. We are also proud. This is our second time sponsoring Mbarara Motor Rally. We are very proud of that. And this is the one way of giving back to the people. And I'm asking everyone here, we have some fueling stations around. Please visit us. The service is good. But thank you very much.
I would like first of all to appreciate our sponsors, Pump Petroleum, Ekaya Crescent Hotel, Ankole, and NBS Sport. Thank you guys for being part of us. I'm Coach Jackson J. Seranga. I'm the clerk, of course, for NRC1, MPU Mbarara City Rally 2024. This is going to be a very safe event, very entertaining, and we hope you guys are going to enjoy it. This event will start on Friday 9th with scrutineering at Feb Petroleum, where all drivers will bring all their machines and be checked to see if they are worth it for the event. To also confirm that they lie within our regulations. That will be done on Friday night from around 8 in the morning to around 5 in the evening. Then we shall move on to ceremonial start, which will be at Booma grounds here. We're going to have a ceremonial start to be at 17 hours, that's in the evening on Friday. Drivers will go straight to Ekaya Hotel, where they will spend the night and refresh, relax, eat the food that they have offered to us. On Saturday, 10th of February, at 7 in the morning, that's the time the first car will be at Katebe. Katebe is a section on Ibanda Road. So by 7 in the morning, the first car will be there to do Katebe, which is 25 kilometers. It goes through Katebe all along to Bihare. So to end in Bihare. Drivers will close. It will start at around 12 hours. It's going to be tarmac. So you guys have to come and enjoy and see how these drivers, you have seen them on gravel, on Maram. Now we want to see how they do it on tarmac. That will be our day one, which is Saturday, 10th of February. Cars will then go to overnight park Fame, which will be at Ekaya Crescent Hotel. The following day, Sunday, they will still do Katebe stage, which is 25 kilometers to Bihare. They will now do another section which we call Sanga, which is 17 kilometers. It will take them from Bihare to Sanga town. At Sanga, they will rest and service the cars once more. Then they will move on to Akagate, that ranch. There they will do a section of 23 kilometers from that factory. I think it's a milk factory there, Bogi factory. Then they will go to Achapa. Achapa, they will do a section of 30 kilometers, which passes through Jerusalem's, behind Jerusalem's farm, then to bring them back to Sanga. Sanga, they will again service their cars, have some refreshment, relax a little bit for 30 minutes. Then they will do Sanga section again, which will take them to Bihari. Bihari, they will be holding for 30 minutes. What we have introduced this year is a power stage. It's something new where we want to see, if you have been watching athletics, if an athlete is doing maybe 20 runs, they will frag him up and then he will run faster in the last lap. So now the way I've organized this event, after they have done all these other sections, we are giving them one more lap. That last lap, they have to show us the best they can show us, and they will get extra points for that last lap. That will be a cover stage, which they did on Saturday as the second stage, which will bring them to Mbarara City here, at the carnival here for prize giving. That will be around 2 p.m. on Sunday. In this event, we have attracted 39 drivers who have registered to take part. Out of these 39 drivers, we have R5s. I don't know, R5, we have Moyle, Yasin Nasa. We have Jas Mangat in his new Hyundai. Most of Ugandans have not seen it here in Uganda, but people have traveled to Rwanda, Tanzania, Zambia, they have seen him driving that car. We have Sebuguzi in his Proto Ford Fiesta. We have Ponsiano Rakataka in his N12B. We have Unisan Bakunda. We have Watendwa is there. Michael Mukura Jr. is coming back to do Division 2. We have Peter Kalule, also there. We have 6.1 kilometers of competitive sections, and then they will do transport sections of 33.72 kilometers. In total, they will drive 79 kilometers on day 1. On day 2, which is the biggest and most entertaining day, they will do 133 kilometers of competitive sections. And then they will do transport of 65.3, totaling to 198.38 kilometers for the whole event. The whole event in total has 179.16 kilometers of competitiveness, and then 99.1 for transport, totaling to 278.26 kilometers, the whole event. They will do a total of 9 sections for this event. Total of 9 sections, including 1 power stage and 1 super special stage. So in briefly, that's how we have organized our event this year. Thank you very much.
Etwebaza abahoteli mutususango bulungi mwebali nyumwe balida napo tugenda baraka kituyinawo mwebali nyumwe bakanaye ofisa mwebali nyo namwe muke mutulabeko tugenda baraka kituyinawo. Salamu alaykum.
Of the Uganda Police Forces, the President FMU, the President NPU. I have already elevated you in my speech, so you better start vying for these positions. Our partners, NCRC, and the sponsors that are here. Once again, I am glad to be here as the Deputy Vice President of the Federation of Motorsports Clubs of Uganda. FMU to once again deliver another exciting event in Mbarara. Mbarara is one of those very interesting places to visit as motorsport people. And that's why whatever happens, we continue to come here. Because we think that the people of Mbarara love motorsports. The people of Mbarara have produced or have given Uganda and Africa the only indigenous African to be an African champion in the late Charles Muhanji, who was co-driven by Stephen Byaruhanga. So, motorsport is in the DNA of the people of Mbarara, and therefore, for us as a and we don't expect less this year. The police, the Uganda police is motorsport's first partner. The government is our partner, but they've delegated some powers, and some of those powers have been delegated to the Uganda police. I do not know whether the police has any other partners. They work so harmoniously than motorsport. I don't know. But I know that every time we have called upon Uganda police, you have come. And you have been there for the sport all through these years to ensure both public safety and security, and also to ensure that security is good. So, I am not surprised that you seated here, but it is also a vote of confidence that all will do well when we are running this event. This is our first national rally championship on the FMU calendar. And I am glad that MPU once again chose to bring it to Mbarara and to work with a very enthusiastic, non-affiliated club led by my brother, Seth. I prefer calling you Seth because I am unable to pronounce your name. I am in Uganda, so those things of the so I prefer calling you Seth. Says and your team, you have resurrected the vibe in motorsports, not just in Mbarara. These guys, you find them in all the rallies that we have had, and it is interesting that they always lend a hand, a financial hand, even to events that are not coming to Mbarara. Events that are going to Usonga, I always say that you have laid a hand here and there. And you have not stopped at that as Mbarara City Rally Club. When we go across the borders to support our drivers who are representing Uganda, the Africa Rally Championship, even at the WRC, I have already seen your t-shirts, some buses branded Mbarara City Rally Club. So, for me, motorsport, as has been confirmed by the government, is the biggest sport in this country, the biggest crowd puller in this country, and we shall not expect less when we come to Mbarara. Our sponsors, Ekaya, we are glad that you are our partner. Once again, there are a lot of other hotels. I wish all these hotels would come on board. On the stages, those stages, we, FMU, working with our partners and our regulators, the Ministry of Works, the National Council of Sports, Ministry of Education and Sports, the Justice Ministry, all those ministries, we have been able to secure a speed lifting instrument. So you can do your thing, drive, enjoy yourselves. When you get to the transport, my brother, we have to go with the transport stages, you behave. The rally funds, we have, as motorsport and as FMU, we have pulled all these people who drive cars that look like rally cars. The Subarus, I have seen the Altezas, they also think they are sports cars. And all these cars that can do a lot of things on the roads, we have tried to bring them closer to us. Why? Because those cars look like us, we can no longer say that they are not part of us. Because when they do the menace on the roads, the first telephone call we get is from the police. It comes to FMU, not to them. So, we have brought them closer to us, and we've seen them around here, so that we try to manage the way they behave on the roads. If they want to do anything in the city, they need to speak to us. We speak to the police, and if the police permits us, and they gazette some places within the city, then they can dance with their cars. But if the police has not permitted you, please don't knock people. Don't drive on those streets in Mbarara. Says, abana bwe banaba baagala okudriftinga. Bambi yogera ne police kubanga abana abo tujja kuba tubamanyi. Bajja because they are motorsport enthusiasts. So, try to gazette for them a place where they can drift. But if the police says that at this time we cannot allow you, please add.
Thanking the entertainment team led by MC Kacheche and every other MC or DJ that is here, Sky. This team has done a lot in promoting sports, in promoting music, and even advising the youth. When our NZ, they have not gone into misuse of drugs and alcohol. No. They are MCs, they are DJs, they can do that, but they are not doing that. So I appreciate the team, the media team, and the entertainment team that is here, and that is participating in this, because it's not going to stop now. And I wish to inform you that I'll always be there for you. Thank you so much. Bogede ku Subaru, Mkulubeka, MCRC, wa safety, umusajja wa FMU, ayogede ku kintu kya Alteza. So, singa mukama waffe Subaru, abalenzi bo tebakola fujjo, police batebadde obuyinza obakwata. If they have to do that, do anything, let us be organized and let us have permission from the police. They gazette the place, then they can dance with their cars, as Mr. Ray has said. Thank you.
Put 3 questions in one, and thank you for allowing me. I would like, first of all, the COC, back of course. You mentioned scrutineering, but would like to know the place. Secondly, how do you see the routes? Are they, because we have had sunshine for some days ago, and we might have rain. How have you gone through the routes, and how interesting and easy is it in the drivers? Then lastly, the prices, if we could get the figures, first, second, and third. Thank you so much.
In the morning to 5 in the evening. The second question was, how did I see the routes? These are our fast routes. You know, Mbarara for us as drivers, we call it Finland of Uganda. You know, Finland in World Rally Championship has the fastest roads, very smooth roads. So I could sum up in saying that the event is 90% smooth. So it's going to be a fast section. That's why we have deployed a lot of safety marshals. And please, as spectators, please adhere to whatever they tell you. We are deploying almost 177 safety marshals. We are deploying over 80 police officers, and army soldiers. So we expect fast cars, and we don't want people to be around the roads. In towns, a few times we are going to pass, we have introduced chicanes. Chicanes are there to reduce speeds of these cars, because we also have to control them. So the chicane is where it goes left and right before continuing on the same path. So we have introduced chicanes in areas we think they need to reduce speeds. In Reki, we have also introduced something new for the first time. We are installing tracking devices in all Reki cars. The reason we are installing this tracking device in Reki cars, we want to monitor speeds they do when they are doing Reki. In motorsport, Reki is not practice, and we're not supposed to practice in areas with population. You can find your other area somewhere else, but areas with population you don't have to practice. So we have introduced tracking devices in all cars that don't use in Reki. We shall be seated somewhere at the Kaya Hotel, monitoring the speeds. And on the roads, on the Tamaka roads, traffic police will also be monitoring on their way. If they get a driver overspeeding, going beyond the speed limit, which is 50 in towns and 80 on highways. So those are the speeds we're going to be using. In our regulations, supplementary regulations, it's well indicated that no driver should go beyond 80 kilometers per hour during Reki. But during the event, because we have got the speed lifts, then there, in the sections only, they can go beyond 80 kilometers. But still on transport, they have to maintain the limits as per the road over will be passing 50 and 80 max. The third one? Prizes. Prizes, we are going to give 1 to 10 trophies. For the cash prizes, it's an envelope. It's an envelope. It might even be added. It can even increase with sponsors, but it's an envelope. It will be given to 1 to 3 of the 3 categories, the 3 main categories. That is NRC 1 to 3, 2-wheel drive 1 to 3, and CRC 1 to 3. But for the trophies, we are going to give 1 to 10 overall. We are going to give 1 to 3 2-wheel drive. We are going to give 1 to 3 CRC. We are going to give 1 to 3 Premier Division. We are going to give 1 to 3 Division 1. Also, we are going to give 1 to 3 Division 2. But we are going to also give certificates to all other participants who may not be in that gap. Yeah, thank you.
In Uganda, we have so many sports here. But then this one, people see it in another way. I want to ask, are there strategies that you, as the association, you're laying to ensure that even these people who have not, engaged in the game, but have a dream, maybe one day they could make it, that we can lift those talents so that we can have so many people coming from here who are skilled and maybe improving on the game? Thank you.
FMU is the national regulator of all motorized sport of land vehicles. When we talk about land vehicles that are motorized, we include motorbikes, we include, there are things we call go-karts. I don't know whether you've heard about something called go-karts. Go-karts, mulimu motoka buno oba Formula 1 mulaba. Mulimu motorbikes, mulimu emotoka z'empaka, mulimu ne frame cars, buyita buggies, mulimu ne quad bikes. So all those motorized vehicles, FMU is the national regulator. The National Sports Act 2023 gives FMU a mandate to develop motorsports all over the country. So we have a plan to not only produce them. I have seen even Peter Jensen here. I've seen Peter Jensen here. not only those drivers, but we have what we call a grassroots plan. And you'll be seeing, we shall be launching karting activities so that little children can start to engage in something that looks like motorsport when they are still young. We are also going to be introducing, you remember towards the end of last year, we had little children come this side and they were driving bikes. So we interest kids as young as 5 years to start riding motorbikes and fly in the air. So we have actually a very concrete and well-strategized plan to develop motorsports from the grassroots, so that as the child grows, they grow within the sport and they are able, if they are able to afford a rally car at some time, they can. But also, if they are not able to afford the R5s that the clerk of the course was talking about, for those of you who feel when training, you've been driving your car on the roads for some time, we have what we call the two-wheel drive cars. These are your standard cars, two-wheel standard car. You bring it to us, we help you, direct you to people who can build this car, put a roll cage, those basic safety things. A roll cage is when we time go and then you have an opportunity to rally. Very many people have started out that cheaply, and it's only Uganda that has that entry level. Other countries, you have to be very rich to participate in motorsports. But for Uganda, we have that entry level where somebody can come with their normal car, put a roll cage, and then they can rally. So,
Nina mani, no za kukakasa ngo nina mani.